Howdy y'all, and welcome to Corpus Christi, Texas. And our next adventure, the USS Lexington. Please, come go with me.
This expansion joint with the yellow strut is turn around and face me. Captain, you're right up top here. Turn around and face this way. Okay, you slide back your canopy, slide it back. Okay, you give him a big thumbs up. Captain, you give her a thumbs up also. We're going into 80-mile-an-hour winds. Let me tell you the sea state look up the first to the second catwalk. We're in 30-foot seas. As we come over the crest down to the trough of the waves are breaking over the front of the ship, and we're 60 foot above the water here. So please understand that. He has this thing all wound up. We didn't get within 400 miles. We're 675 miles out. We've stripped everything out of these aircraft, except each one of them has 400 or 500-pound bombs on them. So you're sitting there, what you're doing, you're winding your engine all the way up, your throttle's in your left hand, you start pushing, you have twin engines, these are all things, you have your brakes on your rudder pedals, so on your brakes, okay? This thing is shaking back here, and I'm the yellow shirt out here, I'm watching this, and I had sitting here having like this, I'm looking down this way. The ship comes over the crest, down the trough, I'm pointing at you, when you touch the deck and doing this, you're gonna come screaming down this flight deck. Your right wing, there's that 5-inch gun mount like 3 feet coming out of here, and as the ship comes over the crest of the wave, it takes off. This aircraft only stalls enough lift tape, so as he comes out, the aircraft starts to stall, he drops his nose, he clears the incoming wave by 10 feet. That all happened here April 1942. Step one back here, Darwin.
And welcome to the USS Lexington. Just got done watching one of the best history presentations I've ever seen on the history of the Lexington. I'll put a little bit of it up, or actually you probably just watched a little bit of it, and at some point I'll probably put the whole thing up. We're on the flight deck, you can see there. And just to point out that F-14 Tomcat right there was used in the filming of Top Gun. We'll take a little stroll down the deck, look at the planes. I've already spent my time reading. FA-18 Hornet, Blue Angels fly now, and some Pelicans. T-288 Trojan. Vietnam airplane. No, it was used during Vietnam. It was not a Vietnam airplane. Doing some restoration work on this one. Yeah, if I took you guys through all of this, it would be a very long video, and gives you more reason to come check it out. A lot of history here, walking on these decks. I'm not sure what that is. Intruder. F9 F8T Cougar. folding wing. I wonder what they do with all these during a hurricane. A7B Corsair.
Oh, they're over there waving at us.
Huh? Look at the signals they used. One of the more modern over there is one Cobra attack chopper. Momo shirt's an attack chopper. Some of her AA guns. 2C Buckeye.
Okay.
A lot of this, because of the ladders, is going to be pictures and a lot of cuts.
USS Lexington during World War II. A crew of 11 men, all wearing fireproof outer garments, operated 2 guns seen here. That included the mount captain, the pointer, and the trainer, all working in sitting position. Each man was attended by a projectile man, a powder man, a hot case man, and a gun captain. These 4 men performed their duties in a crowded, standing position in line near their gun loading tray. The entire gun mount endured an uncomfortable and dangerous environment. In addition to hearing machinery and gun noises, the ship pitched and rolled. The mount rapidly rotating left and right, and guns quickly changing elevation. The air was thick with the acrid odor of burnt black gunpowder and oily mist from the hydraulic.
List of what she accomplished on her way to Tokyo Bay. Oh, I can't. There we go. As you guys can see, steps are steep on aircraft carriers, so well, keep going up. Captain C cabin.
Dropping them back, and then we'll be building. So we got a bunch of wires to change, but I just wanted to let you know what we'll be doing. Just taking 2, dropping it back on the next tip.
Roger. What's going to be your next port, Bill English?
The next port is going to be New Orleans.
Bridge. Boys 2.
Get out of here. It's going to be a minute. We still got to go tow and all that done.
Cap, but you got 2 barges. Are they loaded?
Yeah, they're loaded.
Is
We'll look over the flight deck here.
Yes, it is.
AA guns down there and their antennas. Back down in the Hangar Bay. I love this museum. This is my second time here. And it is just an awesome place. The history you get to, like I said, the history you get to walk in. Here's a TBF TBM3 Avenger kind of hanging out. USS South Dakota model. Guys, a little look. Put the Avenger. .3-inch 50 caliber AA gun. Way into Pelican. Little stop to look out over Galveston Bay. Where to tie your knots. Look at that, that's all made from knots. Sleeping back there.
Consisting of 35 frames, 78 dive bombs, and 54 the Japanese concentrated their attacks on the battleship over to sea.
Look at the ship before and after.
Which had already been torpedoed during the first war. Around the destroyer shot, sending travel the pieces of the ship, bringing down.
Junior Officers Bunkroom Lounge. Where the junior officers got to chill. A little cramped, but not submarine cramped. Restroom, washroom. I guess that'd be the same as that, huh? USS Lexington baseball team. Lady Lex. The mascots of CV2. A lot of great pictures in there. Look at the commander's stateroom. Nice big room, but right next to that outer wall. Got done with the faux sale. Ready to go to the gallery decks, captain's quarters, library, ready rooms. We'll see when we get up there. A little bit on Admiral Stump there. I believe that's the first USS Lexington. USS Lexington, 1776, 1826, 1861, 1927, 1942, and that's when she was commissioned in 1943. I'm pretty sure this is a room of captains of the USS Lexington. Tells you all about them. Commission pennant. Here we have the captain's stateroom, I believe. So that is a beautiful painting right there. Captain's in-port cabin.
Hi, welcome to my in-port cabin. We're just sitting down for dinner. As the captain, I don't get to spend much time down here when the ship's underway. I'm required to be on the bridge or spend time in my at-sea cabin located just behind the bridge. My responsibilities don't go away whether I'm eating or sleeping, so as such, I may be required to get on the bridge on a moment's notice. And from my at-sea cabin, I can be in my captain's chair in less than 2 minutes. You can see my at-sea cabin if you take Pier 1 to the flight deck and then proceed to the navigation bridge. One of my other responsibilities for the United States Navy is to be an ambassador. As such, I'm required to host formal dinners for visiting dignitaries and VIPs. Tonight I am hosting the Admiral and his staff in a formal dinner. As you can see from the place settings, we are getting ready to eat. I would ask you to join us, but if you notice the grill, there's only enough steaks for me and my guests. However, I hope you can join us on a future visit. In the meantime, please enjoy the rest of your tour on board USS Lexington, and thank you for visiting. Welcome to my in-port cabin. We're just sitting down for dinner. As the captain, I don't get to spend much
Those
time down
rolls
here
have seen
when the
better
ship's
days, I
underway.
think.
I'm required to be on the bridge or spend time in my at-sea cabin.
Captain's quarters.
Hosting the Admiral and his staff in a formal dinner. As you can see from the place settings, we are getting ready to eat. I would ask you to join us, but if you notice the grill, there's only enough steaks for me and my guests. However, I hope you can join us on a future visit. In the meantime, please enjoy the rest of your tour on board USS.
Murderer's Row. Admiral's quarters here. Nice big room. Look in the captain's office. And this little ship in a bottle. How do they even do that? Air Group 16's ready room. Get their briefings on what their missions were and where they were going. Some pilots, this was the last place they ever got to sit. Even got ashtrays in them. Dracula, that's interesting.
Welcome to the VB-19 Ready Room exhibit.
There
This
we go.
compartment has been restored to create the wartime atmosphere present in 1944. The purpose of the Ready Room on an aircraft carrier was multifunctional. This compartment would act as a staging area where pilots would stand by after being briefed concerning a mission's objective or to be debriefed after a mission was flown. This was also the pilot's battle station. Many hours of waiting took place in this compartment, sometimes only to have the mission scrubbed due to weather conditions or any number of operational situations. This time was passed by playing cards and conversing about home. This Ready Room was made possible with donations of artifacts and information from members of VB-19. That is all.
We're working on an airplane in there. On the fan, a tale of the USS Lexington. Used to have some guns back here. Look out at Corpus Christi. I guess I should have got a picture of that. We're on the green. I've got my card. I'll be able to show it to you. Officer's Barbershop. Come and get your hair did. Oh yeah, I remember there's a collection of model airplanes. Brash. Lounge area. Much room with those bunks. I do have a little TV, almost from 1944.
Is that what y'all slept in bed when you had to go stay on that one ship? No.
Yeah, they have a strap right here, and you strap.
So you don't fall out?
Fall out.
Oh my god. I would be so scared.
That's still what the name of that one was on. Forgot the name of it. Yeah, they're like this.
There wasn't a pillow or anything?
There's three of them. Sorry, I always had a strap right there.
Machine shop. Come in handy when you couldn't get parts. Get some grub. Rice and carrots are just a little off.
After my order, could I have beans, sausage, and hash browns?
Oh, this is interesting. It tells you where the tables came from.
This one from a wall-side mural of Ranger Del Cielo, Raymond Ranch above Santa Barbara, California. The most popular item for the younger crew, chicken nuggets. They are served on the so-called ground line, where all the food is deep fried.
No, the average age of sailors on this ship is about 22. And I find that your desire for nutritious food is inversely proportional to your age. So as sailors mature, they start to look for more healthy options. And we were able to provide that.
And that means a growing emphasis on going green, pushing a healthier greens-based diet with a boatload of vegetables and fruit. You're in charge of the salad bar? The entire salad bar. You're in charge of keeping this crew healthy.
Yeah.
And do you think it's a healthy crew?
They do eat a lot of salad, so, because I chop constantly all day, so.
Yeah. To help everyone make informed decisions, cards with portion size and calorie counts are posted.
And over here we have breakfast burrito, portion size 1. 300 calories.
Give you guys a second to read that.
At least they know what they're eating now.
And you will see the changes that took place during Lexington's 40 years of service. Carry on.
Certainly didn't have much room.
The clinic was one of the busiest areas on the ship. Unlike today's 7-room clinic, this area consisted of only 2 large units in World War II. During Lexington's construction in 1943, the dental clinic was located exactly where it is today. These spaces have remained a dental clinic throughout the ship's service. The clinic has always been state-of-the-art, up-to-date, and modern for its time. Whether you needed fillings, a root canal, crowns, bridges, full or partial dentures, or just cleaning, you could get it all right in here. Lexington's dental clinic performed over 12,000 dental procedures a year with up to 35 patients a day. That's a lot of teeth. As you continue through the dental clinic, look carefully at the photos and you will see the changes that took place during Lexington's 40 years of service. Carry on.
Oh, he's getting drilled on. Oh, we're gonna got some pictures of some of those from outside. Let you guys read that. Of course, you can always pause and check things out. Grab some pictures of it. Of course, down we go.
This is where the water starts.
Hi, I'm Charlie, and I've been watching over the Lexington since December 4th, 1943. I was part of Repair Party 3 stationed in the mess on the other side of the ship and about 170 feet aft of where I'm standing now. I had 10 friends scattered around the area between frame 184 and 198, all on the third deck. At 23:32, a torpedo struck the side of the ship. The only survivors were 4 of my buddies, including my best friend Roy that had been sitting on a couch at the aft end of the compartment. 9 of my friends were killed that day. 7 from Repair Party 3, and 2 of my buddies that were on the fantail. Another 35 were injured. Because of the severe damage, 5 of us were left in the damaged spaces until Lexington reached Pearl Harbor. On the 5th, Jimmy and Billy were buried at sea, and 2 of us were never found after the explosion.
Wow. .40mm gun shells down there. ship from the USS Enterprise, the USS Intrepid, USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, and to the Marines. Bread slicer, cruise mess line. Oh, so they had a breakfast and a regular mess hall. Getting hungry. Look at them eggs. Good old bacon. I'm not sure when Egos came out, but I'm pretty sure those aren't them. General Workshop. I would get so lost on this thing. I wonder how long it took new recruits when they landed on or even these days, to get familiarize themselves with the ship. Some censored letters from the USS Lexington. About the censored there. Feel free to pause. Wow, stamps. Some are first day issues. World War II. We're back into the model room so you guys can see a few more models. We'll look at the ships this time. This is amazing if you into models or aircraft or just models of ships. It's a pretty big room of nothing but airplane and ship and helicopter models. Of all sorts, as you can see from the flying wing. And it tells you at the top, you can see Cold War, Korean War, dawning of the Jet Age, World War II ends. They do have everything. Light surgeon. Medical supply, keep all their drugs. spreaders and ventilators, it looks like. Emergency room. Oh. Guy looks like he's had an eye issue. Hope he's okay. Sterilization room. Here's surgery. Oh, it all doesn't look good. Ward head for the restroom. Just for the patients. Don't be spreading the sickness around. Let's read. Get us a little food before we head into bed. And in case we had to be isolated. And isolation room. And don't forget the metal bed potties.
Maintain the vessel's integrity. A naval warship is subject to a number of casualty situations such as fire, flooding, and power failures. In order to combat these potentially life-threatening scenarios, a number of procedures and devices have been developed. Threats are increasing from nuclear, biological, and chemical munitions, rising mines, wake-following torpedoes, and terrorism. The U.S. Navy is being called upon to operate in a totally different manner than ever before, and damage control plays a vital part in keeping the ships afloat. Only through sustained training will optimum performance be achieved. We must be ready for whatever challenges the future presents. That is all.
Didn't even know there was a USS Houston. We have to look up and learn a little about her. Well, the USS Texas that's being restored again now. We have to look into this. There was an attack on her October 16th, 1944. I need to do a little research on that. Hit by a couple torpedoes. Towed in. She went back out after temporary repairs, January 1945. Alright guys, the USS Lexington. Corpus Christi. I do appreciate you guys coming along and watching. And remember, if you enjoy history, museums, hiking, camping, feel free to hit that subscribe button and see when new videos come out. Hope to see you on the next adventure.